write down on your bio and roll 20 and just say like who you are.
Okay. So am I using the in Roll20? I'm using the mention new.
Yep. So right now roll a 1d4. Okay, this is going to be your main power pool. So roll a 1d50.
Roll a 1d50.
Heather dropped the call, I think.
How dare she? She probably bled all over her computer.
32.
Oh, this is a good one for coming in. This one totally matches you not being there the first time, and I like it.
All right. Where do I put it in the sheet?
You're not gonna find out yet. Hold on.
Okay.
You have that moment when you realize that I now know my backstory, and it's terrible.
Perfect.
Yep. I'm in Amalgama City because I lost the kids on a field trip.
Ooh. Mention roll a 1d3. Wait. The kid, you don't work in Amalgama City. You brought kids here, and you.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured the tour that we were on. I mean, maybe I'll be able to find them.
Oh no, because the story starts 2 days later.
2 days later from when we got the powers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's totally fine because I completely forgot anyway. Like, Patty would just.
I would just presume at that point that you
Are fight
and have fled from your old life, and you're assuming the new identity as a hero.
I'm trying to find them. Okay. Well, no, because we just got the powers, so.
All right, you're gonna roll for your kryptonite. It's 1d37. That one also. I like that one works with your other one. Okay. Now roll a 1d2. Now roll a 1d49 for your useless power.
49, right?
Yep. And if you get 49, Rob will be happy.
Too bad.
He'll be asleep, but he'll be happy.
Oh my god. I don't remember who wrote this one, but it is nuts.
Hey, Jello, can I ask you a question about my power?
Sure.
Does my power require me to actually be in contact with the thing?
Yep. Maybe when you level it up, you'll get range on it, but right now you gotta touch it. Alright, and now you're gonna roll for your travel power, which is a 1d45.
Also, second question, Jello.
Mm-hmm.
Will you come over here and rub icy hot on my back?
No. Never
Hey,
told
man, I gotta shoot my shot.
I also request the service.
Wait a minute. Is there a sign-up sheet or something?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, I guess the one thing I want everybody to use their character sheets to roll an initiative.
You need to put a token on the board?
Yep, same rules as always.
Mm-hmm.
What are we rolling for initiative? Mine's 0.
You just click the word initiative, and it will. You have to put a token on the board, and then click on your token first. Have it highlighted, and to make your token go on the board, you drag your name on the right onto the. Oh wow! I see a few.
This is me. For some reason, it won't let me select it. It won't let me highlight it. Yep, it's a fun day.
What is happening? My Roll20 just disappeared off the tablet. Hang on.
Let me fix yours.
Is my name still up there?
No.
I disappeared off of the Roll20?
Yeah.
Cool. Could you roll initiative for me, please, while I get that reloaded?
I'm busy fixing Chris's thing. You have time.
Oh.
I will return. Oh my gosh, that's so mean. I'm trying to make my PlayStation thing turtle power, like TURDLE, and it tells me it's not allowed.
One problem at a time. I live in a van. Down by the river.
Stop it.
Try dragging a new token in and see if that works now.
Aki, me?
I meant
There we go.
we'll let you move it around.
Yeah.
Yay. Alright, Heather, what is your issue?
My thing on the bottom disappeared. Like, you don't see my name, so I don't know how to create a token. I guess, and I don't know how to create a token.
So when you are just looking at the list of where it says Salem played by Heather on the right, you can just drag and click that onto the map.
Oh, nope. Negative, Ghost Rider.
I see you making like 3 of them.
Oh.
You've
But
dragged.
it doesn't have my name on it, so I didn't know it was me.
It's generic. I don't remember how or why you can change that.
Can you delete all the rest of them?
You should be able to, but I will.
You would think. Alright, I'm gonna do it once. Stay.
How do you delete token?
Highlight it and then hit the backspace or delete, whatever you have on your computer.
I'm on an 9.
Ooh, this is going to be fun to delete later, all this dead audio.
Won't be hard for you to find.
Yeah. Alright, Heather, try dragging your token on again.
You made me Hello Kitty?
A rainbow Hello Kitty.
You're the best.
So now click on the token and then click the word initiative and it should roll for you. And I don't remember how to change the names on the tokens. Do you guys?
Yeah, there's a when you click on the token itself, there's a wheel, bottom left.
Gear wheel.
Yeah, click on that. You can change the name.
How do I change the actual token itself?
I have to do that for you. If you send me the picture, I can do it.
Alright, I don't want to edit the actual token. No, I don't want to do that.
Before you edit anything, I just need you to roll your initiative.
No, I'm trying. You said click on the token and actually roll initiative, right? It's not.
You click on the token, and then on your character sheet, you hit the word initiative.
Okay, 17. Oh, apparently I've done it multiple times.
That's okay.
D'Angelo,
Yeah?
I can no longer open my character sheet.
Okay, I will... Did you change your name to Rena Greywolf? Is that who I'm using?
Yep. And for some reason, my character sheet won't even open.
Do you want to send me a picture to put for Rena Greywolf?
Yeah, I will post it to you.
Okay. Yeah, in the Skype chat, I just temporarily put this picture because I needed to do something to move on to orders.
No, because headdresses are actually for men and only for chiefs, so that is actually offensive.
Okay, well, you figure it out then. I just needed a temporary placeholder.
Well, that's not going to work, so.
That picture came out.
Yeah.
Changes. You should be able to drag it out now, Quarter, and see it. I'm deleting your other one. Alright, everybody.
Actually, there's 2 of them out there, so you have to delete both of them.
There also seems to be 2 Lupos, which is confusing. I'm assuming that's mentions. Alright, sorry, Mention. Can you roll your initiative again? Because I deleted it on accident.
Because it was too good.
Alright, so I see Patty, I see Salem, I see Stephanie's. I'm gonna need Quarter and Mentions. Why are you using Professor Scholl's? I gave you a new one. Mention?
Hello? Yeah, no, I used I pulled the new one.
The new one says Mention New.
Yeah, I did pull it. Hold on.
It rolled as Professor Scholl's. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's because your account name is Professor Scholl's. Okay, sorry.
I got 2 of them on there.
I got confused.
Jake, what
Okay.
up?
Alright, so I see Houndstooth, Salem, Patty. I don't see Quarter. Are you there, Quarter? God damn.
Yeah, I rolled initiative.
And I said I need it again because I fixed your token.
Well, son of a bitch. Goddamn newfangled technology.
Sorry it's taking so long to get off the ground. Okay, so here's something that I wanted to do ahead of time when I didn't realize it was going to take us 40 minutes to start. I was going to have you guys roll ahead of time for what the villains are you were going to meet. So, I'm 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to make one new villain. So, Chris, Blazer, please
Yeah.
roll a 1d4.
1.
And that means you are choosing the supervillain's travel pool.
Okay.
So roll a 1d44.
5.
Okay.
He's super powerful, isn't he?
It's potentially super useless.
Good.
Who's next up is Salem.
Me.
3.
1v3?
Yep. All right, you get to roll for their main power, which is a 1d49.
Yikes. 13.
Okie dokie.
I hope their main power is like kissing bunnies or something.
You guys, if you guys had added that to the potential pool, then that could have happened. All right. Next up is Houndstooth. Can you roll at all, or do you need me to roll?
I can roll. What's up? What am I rolling?
A 1d2.
2.
You get to roll for their usage power. Roll a
Yeah!
1d48.
I'm so happy. 19!
It's funny because all these things are kind of making actual coherent villain. You guys aren't like doing completely random. All right, next is Mention, and you get to roll their kryptonite, which is a 1d36. Oh no!
It's just a sign of things to come. Rolling ones.
Perfect. And next up is Porter. You get to roll a 1d4 and give them an extra bonus power in one of the pools. 3 is a main power. They get 2 main powers. Roll a 1d48 for this super overpowered villain you're going for. That is not right.
That's amazing.
I love it. You know what? Let's just make that the number.
I feel like we all have to add a lot more to the pool.
We do, but how much fun would that be?
So much.
Of all the things you could have given this guy, you gave him an extra main power. So that's fun.
Wait, who came up with that?
Well, there's 5 of you, and I have to make it fair. You all get to roll to do something.
I mean, who came up with it?
And I'm pretty sure the answer is always me.
Yeah, because you overpower stuff.
No, because I made up the game.
It's supposed to be useless. What's wrong with you?
All right, well, good thing it was Quarter's random rolling that got it, and not you. So, is everybody ready now? Because I wrote an opening, and it went way longer. I pulled a Stephanie. It's kind of long.
Alright.
That's
So, imagine this is 2 days later. It is sunrise. For whatever reason, you guys are up. You're all in your respective homes or whatever you're doing, but you come across a TV. Like, I wrote as if this was a TV show, but you guys are also seeing whatever's on this TV. Or maybe you're watching it on their phone or whatever, but, like, you're seeing this broadcast. It's an old TV with broken antennas sits on a grocery cart full of garbage and junk next to a barrel fire that's all but gone out as the sun starts to rise. A group of homeless people are sleeping on the ground around it. The TV, with a sudden pop of static, turns on, and as the static fades, a cheesy 80s graphics title that says Heroes on the Horizon pops up and fades out to reveal Raptor Claus, everyone's favorite dinosaur/Santa.
Yep.
Good morning, Amalgama City, and welcome to Heroes on the Horizon, the only show about up-and-coming superheroes that's not on YouTube. As you all know, Amalgama City is unique. No other city on the planet has the amount of superheroes gaining their powers and starting their careers than here. Villains as well, but who cares about those chumps? No one knows why, and after retiring from 40 years in the biz, I can tell you that no one seems to care. So to all you fresh-eyed newbies coming into our fair city, I wish you luck. Be it radioactive walrus bites, a mysterious chemical spill in your margarita, or an alien endowing you with a magical wig, welcome to Amalgama City. With so many new heroes and villains appearing all the time, even Sharuto can't keep up with everything. So this show is the best source for information on up-and-coming soups, their rise, their fall, and updates of the hero rankings, and if they can reach the goal of all newbies, getting into a prestigious superhero league. Without further ado, we bring you Amalgama City issue number 4002, Saints of Villains Night. Now, I'd like to take a moment of silence for our dearly departed Captain Kaka, who perished saving the city from the head of the Terror Trust last night. Mention, this is the kind of a recap of what you missed. That scoundrel Cobalt person, we've put together a memorial video of some of his greatest moments commemorating one of the city's most beloved heroes, known not just for his valor, but also his chicken burger franchise, which also happens to be one of our sponsors. Raptor Claus trades his Santa hat for a chicken hat, and says, "Let's roll that clip, caca." The screen cuts to a shot of Captain Kaka's head impaled on a sign that says, "Welcome to Amalgama City, where heroes are born." One of his eyes slowly starts to roll out of its eye socket and then dangle.
Ah!
You hear Raptor Claus yell, "Damn it, Ethan, you're fucking idiot, that's not the tape. Jesus Christ." Cut to a screen that has a Fallout type art where Raptor Claus is handing presents out to kids and a title that says, "We'll be right back." Cut back to Raptor Claus, who is smiling with a mouthful of razor sharp teeth, only his eyes move as he reads the teleprompter. "I'm sorry about that, we had a bit of a glitch in our system. Anyways, Captain Kaka is survived by his adolescent sidekick, Tuki Tuki, and our tots and pairs go out to him." God damn it, Ethan! Moving on, the one silver lining to Captain Kaka's death is that out of the ashes of Kaka's heroism, a group of new heroes rose who on their very first mission managed to stop Cobalt Person in their tracks. As he describes each hero, there's found footage and newscaster interview footage playing with his voiceover. First off, we got the youngest member of the team, who appears to be a little girl wearing a Captain Kaka banner as a costume, and she shoots laser beams out of her hands, and one eyewitness even said that after being smashed to bits by a blue lady, she reformed her body and seemed totally fine. Look out for this little menace. Now's a good time to visit our website and cast your votes for suggested hero names for this new group before they get locked into something. Just go to www.geotowns.com/Heroes on the Horizon/vote. This is the part. Oh, so you guys right now text me character superhero names suggesting for other players in the group.
But do we start with one person, or do we just go for everybody?
Whatever you're inspired by, whatever you feel like.
Wait, say that again?
Or...
You want individual names or team name?
Both.
Okay.
So you do that while I'm reading, because it goes on a little bit longer. Second off, we have what appears to be a giant blue naked lady made of metal whose superpowers appear to be slamming her crotch into people's faces. The footage cuts to her ripping feathers out of Captain Kaka's cape. Look out for this one. With such a disgraceful act, we've either got a messed up vigilante on our hands or possibly even a super villain in the making. And boo sound effects happen. Next up, we have this guy who seems to make his pants glow and can attack people with his arm hair. Truly an alpha class power if we've ever seen one. And that's Rob, who's not here. Our next hero on a young fella who appears to be some sort of human pogo stick. The image is him jumping higher and higher as black bar around his junk swings in circles. Do not ask me why all these heroes are nude. I don't know. It's some sort of political statement, but my vote for this guy's name is the Butter Churn. And lastly, we have what appears to be the team's father figure. The camera shows a short, stout, naked man spinning in circles with lightsabers coming out of his hands, cutting robots in half. If I had to guess, I'd call this guy the Big Top. So there we have it, folks. Let's go to the phones and check out what you guys have suggested. We name these nice young heroes. First caller is hi, my name's Bert. First time caller, and I had ideas for the team name. How about the Nude Patrol?
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe Light Show, because they all have light powers for some reason. Thanks, Bert. Let's go to the next. We got some online votes. That's not a vote, Steph. Oh, one of our longtime listeners has posted. She thinks instead of Big Top, it should be Rad Dad. If you guys want, you can just say some suggestions since I caught up to it. Oh, one of our online suggestions was for the little girl, Lil Hellraiser, Hella Critty, or Teen Magic, with the J and a K to make it edgy.
I have a great one for her. Hold on.
Oh, we're getting about it's kind of cascading. We got 30 votes for Light Bright for the little girl.
Oh! Rainbow Bright is good too, but yeah, I like it.
I did Rainbow Bright.
Yeah.
Wait, Jebediah was naked, right?
All of you were naked.
Well, god damn it. I mean, that's right. She had a cape on.
I want to take this moment to say Quarter didn't say shit about the photo I edited of his cat form.
It's so cute.
Quarter.
I was muted, sorry. Man, I woke up and then immediately hopped online. It was good, though. I haven't showed Jess yet. I will when she gets back.
All right. Who mentioned? Who were you saying should be Hero McHero Face?
Oh, anyone in general.
Okay.
I just like doing the millennial naming of anything.
Okay. So Hero McHero Face still up for grabs. Rainbow Bright for the little girl. Iron Maiden for the little girl. I think there might be.
Iron Maiden was for Steph.
Oh, Iron Maiden for the metal chick. I got it. That is not bad. I like that.
I just sent one. Because his butt was naked.
For the bouncing pogo guy, we got at least 12 votes for Ham-ish. And group name, the Unclothed Collective, which has a kind of Illuminati feel to it. Oh,
It kind of does.
Oh, we've got a vote for the metal lady, Blue Steel.
Ooh.
All right, well, we'll keep you guys updated on our next issue when we find out what the heroes have actually chosen, if they survive the night. All right, we're gonna take one more caller. Ethan assures me it's a good one, and he hasn't fucked up again. A voice made of nightmare screams and unintelligible whistles and clicks and disharmony screeches through all of your ears, making your heads hurt. The ear slots in Raptor Claw's skull start leaking black fluid. His eyes go to pinpricks, and suddenly the nightmarish voice is cut off. You hear Ethan sobbing in the background. Raptor Claus slowly comes to and shakes his head. Yes, folks, it's that time of the year again, and thank you, Jeremy, for giving us that reminder. It's the Saint of Villains Nights, the only recognized holiday for supervillains. where all the newest villains try to make a name for themselves while the greatest come out to nurture their deviant behavior. I urge all new heroes on the horizon, please stay inside. Do not participate tonight. We have more hero deaths every year tonight than the entire year combined. If you aren't a seasoned vet, please stay safe. If you are a non-powered citizen, please make sure to stay inside or go to one of the many city super shelters. This is Raptor Claus signing off. Stay safe, Amalgama City. Stephanie's on a real ham kick. No more ham nicknames.
Well, Moon over my hammy would be really funny.
The naked nucleus, Heather suggests. Quarter suggesting the Quaker for himself, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, who else would that go to?
You were supposed to suggest for other people.
I'm still working on that.
It's fine. It's just a fun way to for himself, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, who else would that go to?
You were supposed to suggest for other people.
I'm still working on that.
It's fine. It's just a fun way to I forgot what they fucking call it. We're spinning ideas for each other.
Spitballing.
Spitballing, yes. The only thing about naming Stephanie anything blue is that was a one-time thing where she absorbed a blue metal. Like, the next time she changes it, is she gonna I only absorb blue things?
Right, but I mean, if these
That'd
are
be
names
limitation
based
to her
on, like,
power.
if these are names based off what other people saw her do,
No,
they
I know.
might-
I totally get it, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna help her.
Yeah, but think how crazy that'd be. She turns red one time and is like, "Who is this person?"
It's true.
Yeah.
Heather suggested either the average Amish or the amazing Amish. I guess that's whatever your self-confidence is at.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. Y'all can play without.
So here's something you guys need to know about the last session. After you finish your news interview, one of the higher ups in the police hierarchy, not the police chief, but someone pretty high up, he gives you, huh?
The deputy chief?
Sure. He gives you the 7 coupons for free uses of the community superhero club. It's essentially like getting to rent a plain room for AA meetings in an office building full of meeting rooms. Not fancy, but great for planning your next move. You agree to meet up in a couple nights, none of you realizing it's St. Villain's night, or at least not realizing how dangerous it is. So, I'm gonna have everyone except Laserbeam, you guys meet up at the closest bus station to the sun is getting ready to set. It's 2 days later. It's All Saints Villains night. And you guys are meeting at a bus stop near, just a few blocks away from where the Corona, where you guys are meeting at that community center. Who was the one who's actually responsible enough to have booked you the room that you guys were going to meet in?
The red jag.
I was gonna say it's either Blazerbeam or Jebediah.
It's Blazerbeam then, because Jebediah doesn't know how to use a phone. Mention, I need to know who your character is so I can, as a human, as a regular person.
All right.
Do you want to tell me?
Oh, I'll write you something real quick.
Angela, what name did I get? Am I going with Rainbow Bright?
No, you pick whatever you want. These are just suggestions from idiots on the internet.
I love it.
There was Rainbow Bright. What was the other one? Because I liked all of them.
Light Bright.
Light Bright. I'm going with Light Bright.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Blazer. Are you back yet, Chris? You gotta tell when Chris gets back, Stephanie. Tell him your Sabronado idea. I liked that one.
Okay. I gotta come up with a name for me.
Yeah, you do.
Well, everything I liked all the ones that you come up with, but they didn't have anything to do with my actual power.
Steph, what's your
so-
power again?
I can absorb material, basically, like, hang on, let me read it verbatim so I'm not.
If she absorbs silver, she'll become silver and gain the attributes of silver. If she, like there's different things, like different metals or different conductivity. She could absorb concrete and become rock hard. Like she just becomes whatever she absorbs.
Yeah, but I can grow if it's like a lot of it or a large amount. Like, so that's why I became big last time, right?
Yeah, but you have a limit to how much you can grow right now.
Sounds like a man problem.
I feel personally attacked.
Yeah, I hope you hear the crickets.
Why do people think I was talking about them? I just meant like men in general.
Yeah, unnecessary comment.
Ah. Yes, I can absorb materials and grow and gain the attributes of said materials.
So you're like a sponge.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
you
a sponge
you
can become.
be the sponge.
Oh my god, she could become a sponge. Sponge rape.
Oh. No.
The incredible absorbing lass.
Vanilla sponge.
The swallower.
No.
Sponge
What?
cake.
Oh, God.
I couldn't hear you, Quarter.
Sponge cake.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna go for something that absorbs all of the oil. Fry bread.
You can do better.
I don't think I can.
You absolutely can.
Wait. Cause she's a Cree Native American, so she's Cree. So I was thinking like Apollo Cree instead of Creed, but
Even just the name Cree is a cool name.
I was just thinking that. Okay.
But it could be like any sort of like added to it, like Cree warrior, the Cree
sponge.
Cree sponge.
Cree sponge. No. She's not a sponge. She becomes that material. It imbibes her.
Just
Or
like,
she becomes imbibed with it.
Cree simulate.
Stephanie, look at what I just added to the chat.
You know what?
An extremely potent mineral, shungite is often called the ultimate bodyguard for its ability to provide protection from electromagnetic frequencies as well as to absorb toxic energies.
And it's kind of a cool name.
I don't see it in the chat. Where is it? Oh, it's because my Roll20 decided to be interrupted.
All right, guys. So, you guys have all met up except for Blazer. He's not there. You guys wait around a little bit and assume he must mix it up and he's going to meet you at the building. So you guys start walking down the city block together. Do you guys need to catch up at all? Like talk to each other?
Probably. We haven't seen each other in 2 days, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're off this bus stop, right?
You're walking towards the community center.
Did anyone else happen to get April's phone number on the way out? I haven't seen her since the incident.
That sounded very robot-y. I couldn't understand. All right. I like the shungite, but I'm going to go for Kreeborg.
So nobody has anything?
Yeah, I say, didn't she get smushed?
And now you've crushed Jebediah's heart.
No, I don't know. Maybe she's okay.
That was my wife.
She was your wife? Didn't you just meet her?
That's how it works in my culture. How dare you be so insensitive?
Am I your wife now, too?
How old is your character?
Well, that's what I don't understand.
She talks a bit sassy for 12.
12?
I am presumably raising myself.
He's gonna bend you over his knees, Missy.
Let's just say I don't know what marrying age is for the Amish folks, so maybe like give it 2 years. I don't know.
at him and I shake my head and I hold my hand out and there's a tin.
No, not again.
You should.
And then I shrug and I don't offer it to I don't offer it.
Here's the other thing we got to go over. So everyone meeting now should be in their homemade costume. So
Blazer Beam is here. Blazer Beam is back.
okay, tell him your idea for
all
his.
naked. It's kind of.
Tell me your idea for his name, Stephanie.
Oh, that I texted you that I can't find now? Hang on.
It's Sabernado.
Sabernado, yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so Chris, everyone's here except you. You are on a rooftop looking for danger. Stephanie, tell them what your homemade costume looks like.
I just shaved the sides of my head and then I painted the top part of my face red, so from the cheekbones up, my forehead and everything is bright red.
Okay.
And then I've got some little stripes, like 4 of them, coming from my chin down that are black.
Cool.
And then I'm not choosing to wear my regalia because it takes way too much time to make and it's expensive, so I'm just wearing my normal clothes.
Awesome.
Okay,
Yeah, and I still have my working at the gas station, service station.
Pretend you listen to me. Everyone's in their superhero clothes. So what is your superhero costume? Stop worrying about cost of fabric or whatever. You're not a seamstress.
Well, that's where my brain went. Okay, fine. I am wearing a... You said they're makeshift or they're actual, like, legit?
They're makeshift. You've only been a hero 2 days and it's whatever you've cobbled together.
Cool. I have some brown leggings that are just normal sport leggings. And she's wearing a red tank top that is also like sports material. And then she has running down the sides of the legs, just near the feet, she's got her like moccasin boots with some leather fringes. And she still has her gas station apron on.
So that's part of the outfit.
Well, she can't go without her, like, tools and spare change and garbage.
You're like a
So are you
big
like a
steel
valley
Batman.
girl wearing like sweatpants and Ugg boots?
No. She's got leggings. They're like, the Target version of Lululemon leggings, but they're brown. And she's got her actual, like, regalia boots on, which are slightly moccasin-ish. They've got some beading on them and some leather, like, suede fringes down the sides. And she's wearing a red tank top to match the red upper part of her face.
Oh, so like you have a half face paint job kind of thing?
Yes, and then she's got little stripes, like black stripes on her chin. No headdress.
Like cat whiskers. You painted cat whiskers on your face.
No, not up, coming out from her nose, from the lip down.
Oh.
Like,
you missed the spot.
vertically from the
Gotta go
chin.
higher.
You're not here, Chris. Salem, was it Rainbow Bright or Light Bright? What did you choose?
Light bright.
Light bright.
What did Light Bright make her costume out of?
She found a ballet tutu, some ripped black tights, a kind of ratty t-shirt of nondescript, like it's like pink, but it's kind of like beat up. The Cats and Cacao cape that she's kind of decorated a little bit, like she's drawn on it.
Okay, it's not a cape. It was a banner from the restaurant that fell down. So you can
She
use it.
made it into a cape.
Okay.
Okay.
It says, try our new spicy chicken sandwiches, $1.99.
She's cut a hole in it and wears it wrapped over her head.
Okay.
A pair of sneakers. And
You have rollerblades. That's your...
oh yeah, never mind, not sneakers. And a crown that she's made out of paper, like
Okay.
a crown.
Is there anything covering your face or your identity?
No. But
That's-
someone should probably suggest that to her because she's 12.
Okay, Quarter, did you dress up at all? Did you come up with a superhero costume?
You told me to get dressed up, so I put on my Sunday best.
Oh my god.
So he's wearing literally just the nicest outfit that he has.
Okay, do you have a hat?
Yeah, I've got my hat on.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, there's no facial covering, so somebody might want to recommend that to the Amish guy who doesn't fucking know any better.
Well, maybe someone will, but not right now. As you guys...
He doesn't have a beard right yet. He's not a man yet.
You're not married.
I'm not allowed to.
How about your disguise is just like a costume beard or like an eyeliner beard, so it looks like you're more mature than you are.
It's just those glasses with the big nose and the fake mustache attached to it. That's my disguise.
Nice.
The other thing I thought you might go for is like full Rumspringa, where you have like a Rumspringa tank top on and like just full tie-dye party. But I like this. I like that you just didn't know the...
Bruh, how is that not my superhero name? Just Rumspringer.
That's a great name.
That is a good name.
Yeah.
Is it the Rumspringa?
Quarter, I want you to know that we have an Amish hat, and I am wearing it in honor of you.
Oh, you're the best.
So, as you guys are walking, okay, so here's another thing that I got back. I meant to tell you guys. So instead of doing 1d6, I worked on all your character sheets so that we could actually do d20 because I think will be easier for me. So when you put points into your skills on the Google Docs, the way you would translate that to your buttons in Roll20 is every point in a skill you get to put +1 to that roll.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's the other thing that when it's not your turn, you guys can work on this. So for like, of course I don't have it open right now. So I'm looking at Heather's character sheet. You have 4 power points earned, so you can distribute those however you want. And at the beginning of every new game, you're guaranteed a new power point. So you're actually at 5. I'm going to change that now. So everybody should be at 5 right now, and you can put your points into your main power pool, attack, your travel power, your useless power has a couple different choices for everybody. I think for everyone, they got a martial art you could put points into. You got a main power you can put points into, a main defensive ability you can put points into, and travel. No one has an ultimate attack yet. No one has anything in tier 2. But yeah, you can think about where you want to put those points now. And so it really will work out like, for instance, like if Heather just put all her points into her light lasers she used last time, like they'll just be very much more powerful light lasers. She won't have higher defense, she won't have better travel abilities, but she will just become this glass cannon. So it's like I'm trying to design a system where like you get direct benefits from how you spend these points. And anyways, you guys, the sun is setting. You're still 2 blocks away from the the community center, and you mention you are walking, trying to get home quickly because you know that when the sun sets, it is a bad night to be in town.
Plus, I have to set up my telescope.
Sure. When all of a sudden, we're gonna say you guys are on the very south part of Midtown, and mention you are walking along the there's like what's normally a very nice path for walkers and bicyclers along the water. You're heading to your apartment, and out of the water bursts this 6-foot tall, what looks like a dragon man. He's got wings. His armor looks like it's scaled arm. I mean, his skin is like scaled armor. He he immediately breathes acid all over a biker that's riding by him, and the guy just melts into a puddle. He's got a long tail with spikes on it, and the way that he burst out of the water, he got a lot of air. He seems like he's really good at swimming.
Wait. By biker, do you mean a motorcycle one or like a bicycle?
A bicyclist that was on this path.
Okay.
Mention, I'm going to just say that you yell out when you see this. It could be however you want. It could be girly, it could be manly, it could be help, it could be police, but you yell something.
Crikey!
This creature roars in your face and starts stalking towards you. What do you do?
I start power walking in the opposite direction.
Power walking. All right. Everybody except Blazer, roll your perception.
Is that what do you want us to roll for that?
Your perception button on your Roll20 character sheet.
Oh, okay. Let me step back to it now.
I can roll it if you don't.
Okay. I'm gonna try first.
This is the villain that you guys rolled for, by the way. Stephanie, you see someone just casually litter, just throw a plastic wrapper out their car as they're driving by, and it distracts you as Jebediah and Salem hear a cry out for help. It sounds like someone yells, "Crikey!"
Do we recognize the voice?
No, but you recognize a call for help, and then you hear what sounds like a dinosaur roar.
Mr. Jeff, what do you think that is?
Mr. Jeff.
Quarter.
What?
Sorry, I was editing my sheet. I don't know. It could be a bull moose.
They get quite ornery.
It is their time of year.
Come on, let's go see. I start
just
running
don't-
off in the direction of the crikey.
Oh
All right,
shit.
and I start Tigger bouncing behind her. Boing, boing.
Okay. I am going to leave it to Blazer to come up with the name for the supervillain, since you're not here. Just think about that.
Okay.
So guys, you come around the corner onto the boardwalk. People are running crazy. They're panicking. They're all running away. You see one guy is being followed by this 6-foot tall lizard man. The lizard man is stalking him, and this guy is for some reason just power walking away. So the lizard is catching up to him any second now.
Well, he's trying to act nonchalant, like maybe the lizard guy won't see him and just wants to get away a little quicker, though.
Well, everyone else is running faster than you, so you're the closest.
Well, he's not, he's not an outdoorsy folk.
It's okay. I'm just painting the picture.
I yell, "Run, Mister, run!"
I'm pretty sure that's not a bull moose.
Mention the dragon man picks you up and lifts you over his head, and he throws you into the river. When
I can't get water into my ears. The tubes in my ears can't get wet.
as you are mid-flight, he shoots his acid breath at you, and you just start feeling all your skin melting off. And the water seems to bring some relief to the burning of your flesh. as you sink to the bottom. Roll your perception. As you sink to the bottom of this there's not a lot of like current right now, so you're just kind of sinking straight down. You feel your life slowly slipping away, but you notice there is a mostly covered by covered by dirt, what looks to be an old rotting human skeleton, and in the center of one of the eyes there appears to be something glowing, and you land within reaching distance.
I reach for the glowing eye.
Okay. When you, with like your almost your last bit of strength, you reach out and touch this glowing thing. When you do, you realize it's an earring, and I really desperately want to imagine that it's like the long dangly cross earring that like a 80s singer that thought he was a hunk would wear.
I'll wear it.
Oh, is this that one, Jello?
Yep.
Oh, man.
And when you hold it in your hand, you hear a voice in your mind saying, "Quickly, put me on."
I put it on.
Okay. Cut to you see this dragon guy murder someone right in front of you, and then it roars and sees you guys are the only ones coming towards it when everyone else is running away, and it yells, "On this All Saints of Villains night, I, Dr. Komodo, will become the next great supervillain." First up would be...
That wasn't very cash money of you.
First up would be Salem. What do you want to do?
I would like to try and shoot very hot, bright light into its eye to blind it.
Okay, I like that idea. Did you put any more points into...
I haven't put any points in anything yet.
Okay.
Me neither.
I don't do that right now, actually.
He's cold-blooded. Just keep hitting him with light. It'll kill him.
Oh yeah, let's make him toasty. I mean, let's make him cold. We can make him cold.
I think lizards like heat. I think you want the opposite for cold blood.
Yeah, but they won't. They can't reject the heat very well. So if they get too hot, they'll die.
Well, I hope it gets too high.
Maybe the ones that breathe fire have different deals with the temperature they can handle.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But this one breathes acid.
That's true. Anyways,
It doesn't shoot anything else. Anyway.
you did give it 2 powers. Technically, it has fire breath and acid breath. You gave it both. That's what you guys rolled for. The extra main power was that he can control acid. The first power was it is a dragon-born, dragon scale armor, fire breath, and tail.
Ugh. We suck. I mean, we're great at making villains.
Okay. So, Salem, do you want to quickly put some points into it, or just roll it how I have your button now?
No, I would actually like to put... It seems like a pretty badass thing. I would like to put 2 points into it, please.
Alright, can you do that on your Google sheet, and I will fix your roll 20?
Yep. So where do I put that? Under level 1? For too hot for you?
So if you're putting 2 points into it, then it would be 2 out of 2 on level 2. I just fixed it for you.
Yeah.
So now you're at level 2 of it. And then at the top where it says your power points. Oh, I'm looking at the... how many fucking things do I have open?
I changed it, Angelo. I have...
Okay. So yeah, you put how much you spent at the top versus...
Yes.
Okay, you spent 2. Okay. Alright, great. Too many tabs open. So yeah, everybody else think about what you're going to spend before it's your turn. And... Light bright. Alright, so click your ray of light spell. It should work now.
Cool.
Your first blast miss, unfortunately, but now you've got his attention, and his dark lizard eyes just stare into your soul as he starts charging towards you. Houndstooth, it's your turn.
Oh, I changed my name, but that's okay.
To what did you change it to?
Kreeborg.
Okay, no problemo. Kreeborg, it's your turn. This lizard is charging towards your little friend, who's right next to you.
Can I check on my surroundings?
Sure. Roll your perception.
I am attempting to. Hold
Good.
on.
That was the skill I gave you for free. You didn't pick your other two yet.
I didn't?
Not
I
from
thought
what
I poked them.
I only see perception clicked.
Oh, well then I accidentally, my thing did blank out, and then I had to reload it twice, so there's a chance that the ones I poked did not actually save.
Okay, which ones did you want?
Let me get my character sheet back up, sorry.
And I would say that nature would help you when you're trying to figure out what elements would help you in a situation as well.
Cool. Sorry, I'm trying to poke nature, but medicine keeps getting poked.
Here, I did it for you.
Thank you. I would like my other one to be... so yes, did I hit perception?
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yes! Alright, so you see the boardwalk itself is made out of some sort of shell-colored concrete. The railings, there are wood railings along the water, but there are also metal railings where there's like little steps. There are plenty of palm trees. There are brick materials on most of the buildings closest to you.
Is there an icy machine anywhere? Or an ice cream truck?
No, there's no motorized vehicles on this boardwalk.
Okay, so there's not like an icy stand. I was hoping. Okay, in that case, I am going to...
You know what? There is a churro stand that has like a slushy machine on it.
Cool. I'm gonna go stick my hands on a slushy machine.
Okay.
Is there a button I have to hit for that?
No, not yet. So you just want to say you're absorbing the slushy?
Yep.
Okay, there isn't a large amount of material in there, so you're pretty much the same size, but your whole body has become a slushy, and the churro guy just looks at you and screams and runs away.
Yeah. So, I roll on over to the lizard.
All right, well, I think that's going to take up your turn. You,
Yeah,
use the power and lots of movement.
As close as I can get to the lizard from being a slushie, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Cool.
Roll your athletics.
10.
You take one step forward and just splash down into the ground as a puddle. And you realize that it actually takes this is your first time trying to be a liquid, and it actually takes a lot of work. But you are crawling forward, but you're learning how to do it.
Okay. Shit. If somebody can scoop me up and throw me on top of the lizard, that'd be great.
Jebediah, it's your turn.
So he's just standing there, huh?
No, he's running towards Salem, who shot a laser beam at him and missed.
How far away am I from him?
You could, he is about 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
And he's running towards you. Alright, roll, did you put any points into any of your skills yet?
Yes, I already spent mine.
What did you do?
I put a level into Hold on. Where's the button? There. There's the first one. I put a level into my fusing ability. I put a level into my mixed martial Amish ability, and I put a point into my double Dutch velocity.
Which, by the way, Stephanie came up with mixed martial Amish.
That's
You
awesome.
spelled it wrong. You spelled it with an O.
Oh, my bad.
That was not me.
Because I was sitting there laughing about it, and I'm like, it's better if it's MMA. And then I'm like, wait, it should be MMA.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
We did a lot of work last night. Stephanie and I were
Don't
with
worry.
power names and uses. So I don't know if you have a button made yet, but it would be a 1d20 plus your strength modifier plus one more one.
Because it's a level 2 now.
Well, no, I'm just talking about just to grab him. You gotta hit him to do it.
Oh, well, that would my MMA thing gives me plus to gripping.
Yeah, so it's plus 1 because of your MMA, and it's plus your strength modifier, and it's a roll 20. So if you hit him, then you will have a very strong grip, and you could do your other ability. So you just try to tackle him by the feet, and yeah, you definitely smack right. You tackle his feet, which on their own makes him like stop and almost fall over. Now roll for your Omni Weld, which would be like 1d20 plus 3. And I'm still learning this or figuring this stuff out, so we might have to adjust it. But for now, that seems right because you boosted it up. Actually, let me see how I did Heather's. I think it should be plus 2 if it's the way I did Heather's.
I mean, either way, I'm okay with a 19.
I just want to make sure it's fair. Heather's is plus 2, yeah. So you're level 2, so you get a plus 2. But yes, you rolled a 19, which means that you have now. Do you think you're more melting his skin into the ground, or you're trying to melt the ground up around his skin?
I mean, it's more you're like bonding them. So think of it more like I'm literally welding his feet to the floor.
Okay. These sparks come out from the bottom of his feet as you hold his ankles, and you can tell you did a really good job as he's like roaring. You do now have to worry about a dragon that's in grabbing distance of you.
That's okay there, but
So it is the dragon's turn now. Quarter, roll a strength check, and I'm gonna. No, not as. You're holding on to him, and he's trying to pull you up. So is that your strength save or your strength check?
well, it would be a strength check from him versus whatever my strength save would be. But I mean, he's not lifting up his feet anytime soon.
No, he's grabbing you with his hands and trying to lift you up.
Oh, then yeah, it would be we roll against each other.
Okay, so roll your strength save with the plus 2 for your martial arts grip.
So just add 2 to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Not great.
Yep. He yanks you up by your neck and starts choking you, and you can feel your windpipe is close to breaking, and he looks you right in the eye and he goes, "Release me, demon."
No. You didn't say please.
It's your
You
turn.
tell him, Amish.
Salem, it's your turn. This dragon thing is lifting your buddy up.
Damn city folk are so rude.
What's funny is Stephanie changed into something so close to his kryptonite. I don't know what to do, if I should count it or not.
Wait, what was his kryptonite? Like, just for
Specifically,
shits and
slushies.
giggles.
It's Jello.
It's you?
Yes.
Nice.
So I mean, she's like almost got the, is it his kryptonite because he just hates the consistency? He just, I can't stand this. It's so gross. It jiggles. Or it's like he's vegan and he can't have the cloven milk. Who knows? But you're very close, Stephanie.
Okay, cool.
Salem, what do you do though? Because he's got your friend up by the throat. He's choking him.
I want to try and shoot at him again.
Okay. So here's the thing: is you guys are still learning about your powers. So yes, you have this button, but if there's something you want to try differently with your powers, you're totally open to trying it and seeing if you can do it. And that goes for everybody.
That's not great, is it?
No.
Well, I'll give you advantage because he's pinned to the ground. He can't dodge.
That's true.
So were you trying to blind him again like last time, or just try to hit him as hard as you can?
I just want to hit him as hard as I can at this point.
Okay.
Does he have a point that looks weaker?
Quarter, the answer to that is maybe. Why don't you try it? Sorry, what'd you say, Heather?
Does he have a point that looks weaker?
You could aim for his... Well, no, because his whole body is armored scales. So his eyes do seem like a weak spot. Also, maybe the arm that's holding Quarter.
I'm going to go for his eyes again because it seems like the most vulnerable point.
All right. Quarter, roll your Constitution save. And Heather, do you have a battle cry?
I do?
Do you?
Oh. Yes.
Like it's not.
All right. Well, Heather yells her battle cry
Huzzah!
as she shoots a blinding beam of light right into this Jurassic Park ripoff's face, and Quarter I'm gonna roll a strength save for him. Yeah, he's still holding on to you, but his other hand is covering his eyes, and he's yelling, "Damn it! Who's this little light witch?"
I'm surprised he didn't just use...
Her lights are so bright.
Shield.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the idea, Quarter.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Next up is Kreeborg. Why do you sound so far away, Stephanie?
Do I sound
Yes.
Alright. You literally 2 inches back.
I don't know. You sound real far away.
Alright, well, here.
So you can definitely move and reach this guy this round.
That is what I'm doing. I'm listening on over.
Okay. You kind of see, you know how like in movies where you see a fly's point of view, you're seeing through all these sugar crystals and ice in this slushy, and you can see that he's stuck to the ground. He's holding up your friend, and he's holding his eyes because he was just blinded by a big flash of light. So what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? What are you doing?
And I'm going to try to, in my head, because I'm cold, I'm trying to freeze him to death. So I'm going to try to get as close to his core, like climb up to like towards where his heart is.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Roll your strength.
Okay.
You can roll your athletics, actually, because that would be the same roll as what you would do to grapple someone. Ooh! Someone got
Oh!
So you, as this bright pink slushy blob, run your whole body up his whole body which is still bigger than you, and you wrap around his torso, and you just think to yourself, be the ice.
Oh, I was thinking you think
Stephanie, Heather, there's someone on the team who makes holograms.
Damn it!
I'm trying to keep your stuff separate.
No, I know.
It's Rob's only thing, and if you take that away, it's sad.
But he's legit asleep right now.
And you're gonna make him listen to this.
Oh, God. I mean, yes. All right.
Sorry, Rob.
I'm gonna edit this audio, and you're gonna make him listen.
Okay.
Stephanie, you concentrate on the ice part of the slushy, and you just start making more and more ice and holding him in place.
If you ice them, they will freeze.
All right. I hate that it says Lupo. Mention.
Yes.
You stab this 80s cross earring, dangly earring through your ear, and instantly your skin heals back up. Your energy comes back to you. You feel super revived. And in front of you, hold on, let me read this. In front of you, you're still underwater. A ghost of what looks like a Bruce Lee ripoff, is just standing in the water next to you, and he bows and he goes, "Ah, the heirloom has found its next successor." And suddenly you're filled with this huge flash of information. Like you see every person that's ever worn this earring. You have access to all their knowledge and all their skills, and their ghosts are speaking to you all at once, and it's more than you can possibly process. But you find yourself leaping out of the air, like through you leap up through the water, out in the air, and your earring is spinning like a go-go gadget copter, and is helping you float up in the air.
So, time question. Does that mean that he gets the entire Billy Idol discography in his mind now?
If that's, like, I can't think of who wears this earring, but yes.
Billy Idol has, so there.
Okay, so with a rebel yell.
No, Billy Idol is too cool. I was thinking of some, like, way less cool.
Well, come on, Ice Without a Face.
Vanilla Ice.
You're making the argument for me. I'm saying the Billy Idol is too cool. I was thinking of someone way lamer.
Milli Vanilli?
Let's stop interrupting Mention's turn.
Yeah, gang.
Mention, you immediately have like a Neo I know Kung Fu moment. And you're hovering in the air above this dragon, and you realize you could kick it very hard with this new knowledge.
I'm going to kick it very hard with my new knowledge.
I'm not going to feed you any more power after this, but this is just like your big realization moment. It's more like the ghost of dollar store Bruce Lee is telling you what to do.
Okay. How do I kick this guy?
You would roll a 1d20 plus your strength.
Do I have none?
Well, when we're gonna work it out because right now I only put you at all 10s because I didn't know where to go. So roll a 1d20 and we'll just say +4. Yeah, just do that.
6.
Roll it again. You get advantage on this.
All right.
Try not to suck for your big hero moment.
What happened? Oh, shoot. That would be a 1d2. That would have been real fun.
There you go.
And now I get to my battle cry. Excelsior!
Perfect. Your spinning copter earring stops spinning, and you just come down like a meteor, and you drop both of your knees into the ice on this guy's torso. Stephanie, roll a Constitution save.
Son of a turd nugget. All right, cool. Also, George Michael. Just saying.
That's who I was thinking of. Very
I like
George
that.
Michael. Stephanie.
Does he inherit the lyrics to "I Want Your Sex" Part 1 or 2?
Obviously, part 2.
Whatever
Gotcha.
gets me through this conversation faster.
Okay, Part 2. Constitution save a 10 with advantage.
It sure is not advantage because you are in a slushy form wrapped around this guy's torso.
Yeah, and I'm trying to freeze him, and he hates Christ.
I know. You're the target. So he smashes his knees right into you through the dragon, and the dragon kind of has that, when the Terminator gets frozen and breaks into a bunch of pieces. So this dragon is now cut in half, and Stephanie, you are having a very bad moment where you're completely discombobulated and you're in a weird puddle on the floor trying to reform yourself.
So I'm going from a puddle to a puddle?
Well, you were hardening to make him colder, and now you're just shards that are trying to gather themselves back up.
Okay, cool. I'm re-assimilating, I guess. Do I roll anything for that?
You can roll your survival.
Okay. I'm pretty sure one of the guys from Survivor has a cross earring. Does that give me advantage?
Annoying me with old references? No. But yeah, you're not dying. It was just very discombobulating. You just have to take a little while to make sure that when you stop being a slushy, when you turn that power off, that, you aren't going to have like one of your feet on your head.
Okay, so I'm just trying to play with icy shard puzzle smoothiness.
Yes, you're having a very light, bright moment.
Cool. Is that all I can do right now?
It's not even your turn. I was just describing what happened.
Okay, yay.
Mention, I don't know if your character's ever murdered anyone before, but this guy is dead. And Quarter, you, he's
How
still...
can I live with myself?
Quarter, he's still wrapped around your neck as his upper body fell over, so now you're laying on the ground facing him as the light fades out of his eyes, and acid starts dripping out from beneath his teeth. You roll your strength to get out of this death grip. You hear him say, "I was supposed to be the greatest." And Quarter, you manage to pry his hands open as he's dying and get out of the way of the dripping acid.
I cradle his head in my arms and I stroke his face and said, "You were the greatest." and then as he tries to speak, I go, "Shh, shh, shh, shh." And I close his eyes.
Do dragon people have eyelids?
Yes, they
Yeah, they do.
In fact, they have two.
They just come up from the bottom.
Okay,
Yeah.
You guys sound way smarter than me right now.
I wanna read him his last rites.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm Amish, but go be one with God. I rolled a 5.
Whatevers. So you guys all have a moment where you can meet this new superhero. Mention you. One of the spirits is looking at you. It doesn't appear that anyone else can see him except you. And this spirit is the old white man with the long beard, and he goes, I have a feeling about these people who tried to save you. I think you should hear what they have to say.
Okay. Sounds good.
So you guys say stuff. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
And take out the trash.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! The trash man cometh.
And the trash man taketh away.
Mm.
Where you are on the trash. My trash only comes Thursdays at 1 p.m.
I'm back. It didn't sound like you guys introduced yourselves at all.
They did not.
Sorry. I'm Slush. I thought for some reason people with mouths would be better able to do it.
You have reformed yourself.
Oh, well, thanks for the info.
I'm glad to see that, the acid didn't completely burn off all your skin.
Thanks.
You okay, mister?
I think so. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
You've
I was
been through a pretty
just heading home
dramatic
to try and watch Jupiter ascend above Saturn's moons, and next thing I know, Mr. Green Jeans is throwing me in the river.
Isn't that a bad movie?
Yes.
Mr. Green Jeans?
No, Jupiter Ascends. Mention, by the way, the ghost says, don't think that's going to happen again. We can only save you the one time.
Okay, well, bye-bye. Thanks for helping.
No, it means they'll help you with their abilities and skills, but they can't bring you back from the dead
Oh,
more than once.
got it.
Did he just say that out loud? Okay, bye-bye, thanks for helping?
From now on, if you talk to him, it will. But that was more of a misunderstanding on my DMing part.
You've gone through a pretty traumatic event. I don't blame you for having some psychological issues. Would you like a hug?
Are you wearing pants?
Yes.
Then
Or
yes,
you?
I'll take a hug. I could use a hug right now.
Yeah, he's in his fancy clothes.
Hold on, let me do a strength check.
As you guys hug, the last ray of light from the sun sets, and you hear the air horns from Silent Hill, the super loud warning of something terrible coming. And as those are continuing to go on, immediately some building about 2 blocks away from you explodes.
What the French?
Mouse child.
Do you check it out?
You may, I will, you know what? You are pretty cool. You're allowed to say what the fry bread. But only you. Anybody else here says it, they'll answer to me.
Okay,
Alright, go ahead.
but what's a fry bread?
The only curse you're allowed to know.
I want to go home. I don't want to get out.
Character's done, and she goes home, and let us know if you ever want to play this game again.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to go home doesn't mean I go home. I'm 12.
I look at her feet and I say, white girl, you're not wearing the ruby shoes.
So?
You think a millennial 12-year-old knows the Dorothy reference?
Yeah.
Nope. And I say, to go home, you need ruby shoes.
Why do I need special shoes, lady? What are you talking about?
You tell me. That's how white people do it.
All right. Well, can we move on?
Yep.
The building exploded. We're not chit-chatting about shoes. What are you guys doing? I know what Laserbeam is doing. He's heading towards the explosion.
Yep.
I'm looking for semis.
There are no semis.
Fine. I'm calling an Uber or two.
It has to be 2. Quit lying to yourself.
Wait, wouldn't it be cheaper just to get inside of an Uber?
It
That's
would,
not the-
but that's not your superpower.
Well, do I need to use my superpower if I just get inside of an Uber?
You're gonna be riding it doing the splits. Everyone else gets in the Ubers. Like everyone else in the team can actually ride inside.
All right, cool. I'm calling 2 Ubers. You guys can each get your own interior while I do splits in between the 2.
Mr. Jeb, where are you going? Are you going to go home or are you going to go to the building?
And bounce, 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 bounce. Up and away.
Did you just fly away?
I don't fly. I jump really good.
Porter, roll your athletics plus however many levels you put into your jump.
Athletics +1.
Okay. Yep, Quarter's just bouncing away.
I reluctantly follow on my skates what is probably, sadly, the best parental figure I have right now, which is Porter.
Oh no! I like to think of myself as a big brother. I'll probably never have kids of my own since, my wife got crushed by a building.
It was a light pole.
Whatever it was, she's fucking dead.
Maybe we can find you another wife.
Mention, do you follow them? Do you get in the Uber, or do you take your Go-Go Gadget earring, which is what you rolled for as your travel power?
I'll take my Go-Go Gadget earring. I've never murdered a man with my bare feet before, so this is really exhilarating, fellas.
And as you're leaving, you just have this thought of like, I guess someone will deal with the corpse. That's someone else.
I figured the acid would melt it away. I don't know. Roll it into the river.
Give it the old
goblin funeral.
Angela, was it holding anything or?
Do you want to loot him? Is that what you're saying?
Kinda.
Oh God.
Okay, we're heroes, by the way.
I'm 12.
There's vigilante points and there are paradise points. So if you guys want to loot a corpse, I'd be happy to give you some loot and give you some vigilante points.
Yes, please. Plus, he was a bad dude. He was a bad lizard dude.
Who is that a picture for?
That's the inspiration for the earring power. There's a guy that just makes a whole bunch of pictures, and almost every single one of his characters have that glowing red or glowing orange earring. So there's literally just dozens of pictures that all contain that same earring.
You should send all the pictures then, or link to his website or something.
Here's the funny part. They're all female.
That can work too.
So he's the first male in the line.
I take it back. Every ghost so far has been a woman you've met. All right, you guys kick the corpse into the river, and a lot of acid makes the water start boiling, and then you head off towards the building. Chris, you still there?
Yep, still here.
Sorry for the long wait. You guys were just ahead of him. Yannick didn't show up, so I'm not going to play him, but you are driving you're sitting in his beat up car as he delivers you to what you slowly realize as you're getting closer is the building that you were supposed to meet your teammates in tonight.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
You were running late because of Baz.
I asked it, I'm sitting inside, and I'm like, so have you ever thought of maybe changing the interior in here?
The video says, I have had these powers for 2 days. I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe get some carpet, some shag rugging on the roof. Look nice, little sharp.
What hero game are you talking about, Stephanie?
The one that you told me to download for the boys.
DC Universe.
But we should probably step on it. That's obviously the building. I may have picked myself an entire bouquet of oopsie daisies on this one.
When you pull up and get out of Yannick, for those of you that don't know, Yannick's travel power is that he becomes a beat up old car. So
Nice.
You're
Technically,
inside
Chris,
him.
Chris
So he's
was.
like, yeah.
So as you extricate yourself from Yannick,
There's no safe way to say it.
you see just rubble and corpses and fire everywhere, and you hear Yannick go yeet, and he just drives off.
I don't even know what that
Is he-
means.
Is he a VW?
Kind of. He hasn't locked down what vehicle, but I said it needs to be an old beater. It's this
Oh.
car. If you guys remember correctly, when you guys got blasted by the beam and it was supposed to hit the villain, and that beam gave you guys your superpowers, there was a car that came out of nowhere and hit the villain out of the way, and he got melted into his own car.
Whoa.
Oh, that's super funny. I like that. But yeah, I was just saying VW because he's German.
That's a good call. I like that. So anyways, the Yannick speeds off when he sees all these corpses.
Hello? No.
What do you want to do, Chris? You are just looking at all this mayhem. Are you thinking? Or I can't hear you? What?
I guess I went out for it. I couldn't hear anything on Skype for a while.
Okay.
So I was saying that the power, like there's flames, there's debris, there's corpses of people in like this level of costume as you were wearing. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna look around for some familiar faces. Oh boy.
Roll your perception. You You have to walk through the rubble. Rubble. Sorry, and you see a lot of just destroyed bodies. Nothing looks familiar to you. At one point, you see through the smoke and flames, a woman is kind of stumbling towards you. She looks completely lost. When she sees you, she holds her hand out and goes, "Oh, thank God!" And then suddenly her arm just breaks downward, like from the elbow, it just goes the opposite direction.
Ooh.
And she screams, and then with all the heat around you and the flames, you can kind of see this almost predator kind of invisibility cloak, and you see this big sheen pick her up by the neck, and she's still screaming, and she has a superhero costume on. She's got like a diamond mask and a multicolored spandex suit on, and this thing just snaps her neck, and then
Holy shit.
and then you can see through the shimmering of the flames behind it that it sees you and starts walking towards you. Suddenly it moves super fast backwards, and you lose track of where it was.
Oh shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my little football stance, and I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. Fuck.
Come on, coach, you can do it.
The thing is, all right. I'll do it. I just look around. I'm not necessarily sure where he's at, so I'm just gonna go. Everybody just needs to calm down right now, and I put my hands out. That's when the pink light comes from my hands, and I'm in my defensive. Everyone, calm down.
Did you put points into that ability? Did you read that one?
I did. I actually put at level 2. I put 2 points into it, so it's what, +2.
So your earn on your sheet should say 5, and you spent 4.
I spent 4. I spent 2 in 2 in my defense and 2 in my offense.
Okay.
I have one left. I'm leaving that one.
When you do this, you hear a growl to your right that goes, "Silly little superhero."
Oh no.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to not piss myself. Because I just saw the guy completely obliterate somebody, but part of me feels like I need to stay here and at least, make time before hopefully somebody else shows up.
Roll your insight.
Oh shit.
If you roll really good, I'm going to give you a combat idea. That's really good.
Right.
You might want to put your back to a wall.
Okay.
B, you just now remembered that video you saw this morning of Heroes on the Horizon. You kind of were just so chuffed that you were on it that you forgot about all the warnings about don't go out tonight. And you're realizing that there might not be help coming.
Yeah. I hate to do this because obviously I know there's no way I'm gonna be able to beat this guy. I'm gonna try and run away if I can.
You roll your
It's like
athletics.
killing a scab for me. Sorry?
Roll your athletics to run away.
Okay, we're good here. 15.
Okay. I'm kind of imagining you still with your pink hands, like you're huffing and and you're running with your
Oh no,
hands.
I have people mover shoes on.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
No, that's good.
So you are just zooming along, and you hear heavy steps behind you. Roll your perception one more time.
21.
You hear, they're not steps. It almost sounds like sliding along the ground behind you, but it makes the hair on the back of your neck rise, and you hear a deep voice say, "Run, little piggy."
I pucker.
God.
I
Oh, you guys.
pucker up real tight, and I just keep looking forward. I kind of, like I'm trying to be more aerodynamic, so I'm bending my knees a little bit.
You also notice that coming around the corner is a man with who seems to be floating with his head tilted, while a little helicopter blade comes out of his ear. You see Jebediah pogoing. You see your Native American friend doing a split between two Ubers. They're both Black Kia Souls. And you see your little Salem is just zooming right behind them on her rocket rollerblades.
I try to run towards them, and I'll try to yell, "He's invisible! He's invisible! He's bad! He's bad! Bad news!"
All right, everybody, roll your perception, and anyone that rolls over a 15, roll your insight.
Do I need to roll again or no?
No,
Yep.
Don't worry about that.
you got the best nature, Jeb, and the worst perception. You wasted that roll.
I know. I know.
Sorry, my character sheet is being slow. I'm gonna get it. Perception, right?
Yep.
God damn it!
Boom. I don't know. I can't tell if it's good. 7.
You guys, there's like still fire roaring, and there's sirens, and there's other. You now realize there's other supervillain fights happening nearby. You hear maniacal laughter and laser bolts and thunder crashing, and so you can't hear what your rad dad is yelling at you. You don't see why he seems to be going as fast as he can, which at this point is not that fast. None of you guys go that fast until you put more points into it. But Quarter, you misjudged one of your jumps and land crotch first on a light, like a street lamp.
Ow!
Street lamps are like the bane of my existence. They killed my wife. Oh, I'll get revenge.
Oh my god. That adds insult to injury.
You're just trying to get closer to her.
Oh.
One day I hope to die and be rejoined with her.
So
in Valhalla or wherever, Amish people go.
Laser beam, I'm gonna say yes, just because.
Alright, and I was just about to say no, because.
Well, I beat you to it, so.
No.
Now he's definitely saying no.
Okay.
Okay, so question.
So you guys...
Can I have a question about my transport?
Yes.
Okay, so because I have 2 black souls and the evil guys apparently only have 1 black soul each, does that make me more badass than them?
Nope.
Come on.
They are.
They have a black soul because they're evil, but I have
Does
black souls because they're being.
Does my 1 black Kia soul make me more badass than anyone? Because I'm pretty sure the answer is no.
Well, when you tell people I have a black soul, it sounds pretty awesome.
Moving on. None of you guys foresee anything except for Quarter going, ah! Quarter, you're still up on the light, the street light. Like you're straddling it.
Oh, good.
All right. Since nobody saw, and you all stop in front of Laser Beam, he just keeps going.
Oh yeah, I don't stop it for nobody.
I'm gonna leave this up to Chris. You can choose, or you can roll for it. One of your teammates is getting attacked because they didn't hear your warning.
All right. It's in my good nature.
You're gonna roll for it. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1d4.
The 1d4.
As much as I hate to suggest it, I'd almost say it should be me just because of the crit fail.
Or it can be me because, it's fine.
No, it's totally okay because it's light bright.
Oh no.
Oh, that makes sense.
How is that okay?
Huh?
Why is
That's
it
the
Rob
joke.
being
How
attacked?
is that okay? What kind of DM are you?
That's the joke because that is the worst target he could have chosen.
Yep.
For some reason it says Rena has 86 hit points. That is false.
I'm not the one who made that part of the character sheet, so.
No, it's just I had so many stuff to change. I just didn't get to that part.
I'm about to go to pieces!
That's a good point. Maybe you are the best one to get hit by this. By the way, the person who rolled for this supervillain is Quarter's friend Raven.
Oh yeah, I forgot you asked that.
I'm gonna roll for this attack. And guess what? Invisible guys get advantage. I really wanted Rob to be here because has anyone watched Doom Patrol yet?
No.
Yeah.
Oh God. I gave him a power that's on Doom Patrol. Like in a
I'm gonna see if I can go get him up real quick.
No, it wouldn't. I just remembered that it was going to be fun to see what he thought of that. But anyways, Heather,
CD.
you take how many hit points do you have? I think you have 8.
10.
10.
Yep.
You take 9 damage as you feel something slam into you. And your puzzle pieces just get strewn across the entire street as this thing goes through you.
Can you hear me cry "owie zowie" before?
Yes.
Owie zowie.
And you also you hear like this like distant maniacal.
Angelo, how does this puzzle piece thing work if I'm not close to myself to put myself back together?
He essentially would have killed you, so you're gonna take a while to get back together. We're gonna come up with the exact rules, but
Does someone have to pick me up and?
no, your pieces float like they crawl on the ground towards each other like a stop motion movie.
Oh, okay.
What did you put any points into your puzzle skill?
Of course not.
Okay, because I was gonna say then it would be faster.
Nope. But I can do a little bit of martial arts, which I'm sure is useful right now.
Not if you're in pieces. All right, so Quarter and Stephanie and Mention, please roll your perceptions.
Angelo, is this going to take 2 turns for me to get back together?
Yeah, he critically smashed you.
Okay.
Unless someone
I have an
helps.
idea, but
If someone helps you, I'd let it go faster.
That's what I was thinking of. But okay, let's get to it first. I gotta perceive stuff first, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm trying to perceive. Did I push the button right? Oh, 19! Take that, bitches. Sorry,
Am I rolling
not
again
mean to
as well,
curse.
or
I was just excited because I haven't had a.
Yeah, Quarter, please roll. Quarter is just hugging this light pole, trying not to fall over, and just his eyes are shut because he's in so much pain.
I just imagine that I'm sliding down the light pole, but I'm sliding down head first, and I just bonk into the ground.
That's fine. Stephanie and Professor Scholl's. God damn it, that always confuses me. Stephanie, you feel wind brush by you, and you hear a maniacal laugh, and you see your little friend just explode into puzzle pieces. Mention from your higher vantage point, there's smoke, and the smoke seems to kind of help you see this figure just zoom by, and you could swear it looks like this thing is moonwalking. And then once it gets through,
awesome.
Once it gets through the smoke, you can't see it anymore. But it was making a clear straight line towards this man that you don't know, who is flying down the road on his motorized Crocs with his hands glowing pink. So now everybody roll their turn order.
Make sure to click your character.
Here.
I'll be right back. You guys want to plan?
Find my.
How do you roll for turn order?
Initiative.
Yeah.
But you gotta
Oh,
click
well, I
on your
can't
token
poke.
first.
That makes sense. I'm still puzzle pieces anyway.
Come on, character sheet. You can do it. Oh my gosh. No. What is happening? There it is. All right. I'm getting close, you guys. So I have this tiny tablet, but on top of that, I have these crazy fake nails I added on, so it's a lot slower and shittier. Sorry. But these are like civilian fake nails. I haven't had them in about 4 years, and normally I'm used to them being twice as long, but about twice as skinny. And these ones have more like normal people, thicker tips, so it's really, really hard to poke stuff.
Are you talking
Anyway,
about or in your character?
equals slower results, and I apologize, and I'm going to rip them off soon.
Oh, real life.
Oh yeah, in real life. Yeah, because I used to compete all the time in dancing, and so I always had these really long claws. But they were super skinny on the tip, so it's easy to poke stuff. And I also, at the time, I mean, this is my second touchscreen phone, because I usually wait till my technology dies completely. So while I had those nails, I had a Crazer for 7.5 years.
This
So
is
it had
not
real buttons.
formulating a plan.
It is. It's apologizing for the slowness. It's just saying that this is like stupid and I can't poke anything. And I don't understand why people spend money on this.
All right, guys. Laser beam.
So,
Roll your
well,
perception.
yes.
What is happening? Alright, roll perception.
You hear little Salem scream out as she bursts into 1,000 puzzle pieces,
The only person I actually want to save.
Owie zowie.
which is also your kryptonite. So you come to like one of those, like, I think in the Warriors where you, or maybe Mad Max, you just like skid on your roller skates and look back angrily.
Me exploding is his kryptonite?
Children screaming.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a lot of jiggle and a lot of wiggle, but I try to do a U-turn. Or like, however I can find where she's at.
So with your perception, and also that he's chasing directly at you, you know where he's coming at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll stop and can I use my I don't have my attack set up yet for my Sabernado.
How many points did you put into it?
2 tonight.
All right. Did you put any points into your Crocs?
No.
Okay, so then roll a 1d. For your button, what you would want is a 1d20 that have the proficiency button clicked on it, and plus your strength.
Okay.
And the modifier that you add on top of that is the +2 because you put points into it.
Okay. So strength +2 essentially. Okay. A 6. Did I kill him?
I don't think you rolled the right thing.
You said roll my strength, right?
No. I was telling you how to make the button.
Oh, okay.
I'll make it for you. Hold on.
Okay.
What was it called again? Blade NATO? Saber NATO?
Yeah.
Sabernado.
Okay, so it's an attack. It has your strength modifier on it. It is the proficiency check, and it also is +2 because of how many points you put into it. I wrote 1d8 for damage, and it did 8. I guess it didn't see the D, so it just put 18. Oh, I just do straight 18 damage every time.
Oh no, that's weird.
Right. You should be able to click the button. Hopefully it works.
There you go. Yeah, 22 to hit and 7 damage.
You, in your blind rage, just start rolling back the way you came, spinning in a circle like the most deadly, was it Ice Capades?
Sure.
I was just trying to think of an event where people use skates. But yes, you hear this voice shriek, and you feel hot blood spray your face. That is your attack.
Okay.
Mention, it's your turn.
You okay? I will try to attack his assailant.
Mention, we haven't made real attacks or powers or explored your ghost phenomenon, but if you can think of something you want to try.
Well, I can't really see the guy, is that correct?
Roll your perception again. And also, you could ask a ghost for help.
That's what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Good perception. So I'm asking for some ghostly help to target this guy.
Order, did you send the link yet to that guy's art?
No, I have not.
I know it's getting late, but when you guys beat this guy, it'll be the end of the session. I just found a picture of the next supervillain you're gonna fight. But can someone write something in the group chat that we're all in? Because I feel like I can't find it on my phone anymore. Sorry, I mentioned, were you going to say something to the ghost?
Oh, I did. I think I was going to ask the ghost for some help to locate the target.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, that's what I was waiting for. So I was going to look through the photos that Quarter was going to send to see who comes and helps you. That's what I was waiting on.
Hold on.
And Quarter, do you mind sending a message in the group chat you started that's just us, all of us?
Yeah, sure.
This is a cool series of photos.
Right?
So I'll send the picture whenever Quarter does that. But right now you see a girl, a ghost girl on the street. She's carrying a white umbrella, and she looks up at you, and she goes, "What are you waiting for? It's right here." And like she can see it crystal clear.
Is she like in front of him? Is she pointing at him, hugging him?
She's like, "What are you waiting for?"
All right, then I will attack where she's pointing.
Okay.
I assume I'll do the same as I did before.
I just sent the picture in the group text. You slam into the concrete feet first, and it hurts you. Like, I'm not gonna say take damage, but like the bottom of your feet hurt, and you're like, oh, you missed, and then you turn around and you see the ghost is like pointing like much more clearly now. Like she's like pointing downwards, like right in front of her, like right here. So next turn, you know where he is if she stays with him.
All right.
Stephanie, it's your turn.
Okay. I mean, I'm still Smooshy, right?
No, you reformed yourself.
And I see Coach going to help Light Right.
No, you see Coach seems to be swinging his sabers wildly in a circle, attacking nothing.
Okay.
You can roll.
Wait, what did I roll? Perception?
You can roll your perception again.
Oh, sorry, my thing is taking a while. It'll just take a second. Trying to poke it. I rolled a 14. Please tell me what I see.
Just a side note, Laser Beam, I think your perception is wrong. It says +8. I don't think.
That's totally fine.
Huh?
Totally normal.
I think maybe you have expertise clicked when this was copied off a rogue. I don't know how you have +5 innate to your perception rolls. I think that was a different character you were copied from.
My perception is 1.
I was talking to Chris. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Derp.
I'll
go back to trying to reform my puzzle pieces.
Stephanie, you do not see what Laser Beam is fighting, but you do see all these puzzle pieces strewn about everywhere, and you would remember that happened last time you hit Salem.
Yeah, stop hitting me.
Okay. I'm gonna go towards the. Actually, what's in my perception? Do I notice any elements around me that I can fuse to?
There's a street lamp. There's the concrete sidewalk. There's whatever Kia Souls are made out of. There's there's a fire hydrant.
I mean, fire hydrant. Yes. I'm gonna do fire hydrant material.
Okay. When you absorb the metal that the fire hydrant is made out of, water starts spraying up out of the ground. It starts actually creating a shower everywhere, and I'm gonna say now the difficulty to finding the invisible guy will be easier.
So less difficulty.
Yes.
You're welcome, everybody.
I don't know what metal fire hydrants are made out of.
Probably iron.
Yeah.
Silicon bronze.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, that sounds. You know what? That sounds like a great hero name. But okay, let's keep going.
It does. I agree.
Yeah.
Most fire hydrants. Okay, hold on.
I am like super.
Hold on. Most fire hydrants are made of cast iron. It's the other little parts on it that are the silicon bronze.
Oh, okay.
So you are mostly bronze.
Cast iron makes. Okay. Okay, but cast iron is what they make those pots and pans that you can like beat the shit out of people with and it don't get a dent.
Okie dokie.
So I'm pretty much like an awesome kick-ass frying pan right now.
Okay, but fire hydrants are small, so you only absorbed enough to like cover like one limb.
So I'm like Winter Soldier with a touch of urine on the end, or like dog urine.
Yes.
So I can infect the people I punch with my Winter Soldier arm.
No.
Okay, but I can insult them with dog urine smell.
Can we move forward without 20 questions, please?
I just want to know what my powers can do. You would want to know the same.
It's just metal. Stop digging.
Okay, well I'm gonna punch the shit out of them with my Winter Soldier arm.
All right, that was your turn. Going up to the hydrant and then running back to where you think this guy is, and absorbing it.
Okay.
All right, Jebediah, you are now on the ground. You can pull yourself up. It tastes like pennies in your mouth. You can roll your perception if you want.
Yeah, let's see if I can get a 1 again.
Nope. You see everything. You see Blazer Beam is spinning wildly, trying to cut this, what is now you can see as some sort of transparent supervillain, who is, like, when the water's coming down on him from the fire hydrant, you can see where the water hits. And you also see puzzle pieces strewn about all over the street, and you see two Uber guys chit-chatting on the side of the road like they're on their smoke break.
Okay, I am going to, I guess, do what I always do, which is try to fuse the guy into one spot so we don't have to fucking worry about him. Until I can figure out a way to make this power ranged. So...
Okay, you can hop up to him and try to. You gotta do your like getting a hold of him attack.
Strength plus that. Okay, so hold on. Not great.
Well, he is invisible and moving pretty fast and kind of erratically, weirdly. Like it's hard to tell.
Sorry, I just saw the picture you sent.
Good. I'm glad that caused a laugh.
Why is his belly sticking out so much?
What?
Why is his belly sticking out so much and his ears so sad?
I don't know, but it's it's perfect.
Okay.
By the way, Jeremy said that this is an alien.
Oh, okay.
Quarter, you leap towards where you thought he was, but he's just too quick, and you just grab the air and fall on your face on the concrete, the pavement.
Okay.
Salem.
Hello.
Roll a 1d20 plus 1 to try to pull yourself back together quicker. Since nobody helped you. You're about halfway through it.
I'm trying to get over there to help.
What?
That would bring me to
I'm trying to get over there to help you.
Stephanie, you went to go attack instead of helping her.
I'm defending her so that she can get her stuff together and nobody else keeps attacking her.
Okay, for the record, when I said people could help her move faster, that means actually helping her move the puzzle pieces, like she's strewn across the whole street.
Oh.
I
Well,
said
I'm
actually
refreshing her with...
help her go faster. So
I misunderstood her. I thought you meant come to her rescue.
no. And it is now the invisible monster's turn.
Oh, he sucks.
What's he gonna do? Start eating puzzle pieces or something?
No, don't give him that idea.
Porter loves giving me ideas, but no. Chris took an ability that's a taunt, and the taunt worked, and that's why this thing has been chasing him. So, as long as your hands are glowing, it's like the spell's still going.
Wait, can we call the taunt? Hey, bada 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 bada.
No, we literally have the name up already.
I'm just saying, it's funny that. Okay.
It's everybody calm down, because that's what Chris always says.
Thinks that it's Invisible Monster's turn right now?
Yep.
Shit. Oh my god, his rolls are way too high.
Chris, you're spinning around in a blind fury when you feel a leg sweep your feet out from under you, and you just slam onto your back on the ground and instinctively turn your laser beams off so you don't slice yourself. You take 4 damage, and you hear if you remember, you hear that screech from the video you saw earlier, the ticking and hissing and otherworldly screams as this invisible body starts crawling over you.
Oh my god.
You can see the water hitting it, like you're looking through it and seeing the water hit the back of its skull. And it has the weirdest smelling breath you've ever smelled.
Like what?
His superpower is that he inhales carbon dioxide and exhales oxygen. So you're getting like a weird pure oxygen blown in your face.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. I was gonna think it's way worse than that, but that's actually pretty cool.
That's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, everything about this is just getting weirder and weirder for you.
We just capture him and make him oxidize our building so we always have fresh air.
You'd make him suck on a tailpipe, so he has to. Anyways.
I can always rent more Kia Souls.
I'm not sure you have that budget. Patty, it's your turn. This thing is like got its legs wrapped around your hips and its hands are on your biceps, trying to hold your arms down, and it's just laughing in your face in this crazy alien noise, and the laugh itself makes you feel terrified, and you feel like you're starting to bleed out of your ears.
Oh my god.
If he captures the same leg and then rolls it over, he can gain a dominant position.
How the fuck do you want me to do that?
Stephanie, I want you to let people have their turn. Stephanie, you keep making questions. Stephanie, every time, let someone get through their turn. Chris, what do you want to do?
And I'm tangled up, right?
He hasn't necessarily pinned you. He's just on top of you. Like, you can still resist or do something.
Okay.
Your weapon literally come out of your hands. I mean, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah. I was trying to think of it. Yeah, his face is next to mine, you said, right?
He's right in front of your face.
Okay, I'm gonna try and grab his. I'm gonna try and like as I'm grabbing for his face, I'll try to put my laser beams in his face.
Okay, roll your attack.
That would still be under Sabernado, right? Even though we're not necessarily spinning around.
Let me look at your sheet again. I think I did kind of mess up. Like, we're gonna need just a regular attack for you, and the Sabernado's like your super attack. So yeah, just click it for now, but I'll need to do it differently for next week.
Okay. Fuck. Well, would I get advantage considering he's like right in my face?
Well, he's technically in the dominant position, so I would say so.
Okay.
You you manage to put your hands where you think his face is and light up your sabers in a cross motion, but he's moved out of the way, and now he is holding your wrist and trying to decapitate you with your own laser beams.
Oh.
Mention, you can see the ghost is pointing straight down at your friend, and you can see it looks like he's trying to cut his own head off.
I'm going to kick at that area.
Okie dokie. Roll your kick.
Alright, I'm giving me until midnight.
Okay.
Wake up in 2 hours.
Did I hit him?
Oh yeah. You kick into something solid. It's actually surprisingly smaller than what you thought for all the crazy, menacing, deep laughter. Chris, you managed to turn your lightsabers off just in time as this thing gets kicked off of you. The ghost lady with the umbrella gives you a thumbs up and then vanishes.
Thanks, nice lady.
Stephanie, it's your turn.
Okay. So I tried to meld with the fire hydrant, and I sprayed water all over the invisible monster, and now I have some sort of imbibed powers of hydrant metal.
You have a cast iron arm that you can punch him with.
Correct. So I am going to actually, well,
You're going to roll.
I mean, it takes. What am I rolling?
Well, you got to roll. If you were going after the monster, you got to roll your perception.
Oops, sorry.
And I will give you advantage for the because it's getting hit by your water.
Oh, sorry, my nails. Hang on. I keep hitting performance instead of perception. 19.
You did great. You got a 21.
Okay.
You can see exactly where he is. He's like rolling over and getting on his knees to stand back up, but right now he's still prone.
Is he facing me or backing, like, is his back to me?
I'm going to say that you're kind of to the side of him, but he is not paying attention to you. He's not looking towards you at all.
Cool, I'm going to punch him in the side of the head.
Great. Roll your... Do you have a regular attack button yet?
No, because I don't know what elements to add to what attack buttons, because it's going to be different every time, right?
Just, well, you know what'll be fun is it's a basic algorithm, basic input every time, but we'll just keep the buttons. So, like, you're like, all right, I know iron this time. And also, the more the more points you put into it, the more stuff you're going to know automatically. So it kind of works out that way anyways.
Okay, I do not currently have a button.
I'm building you one right now.
Okay.
Does anyone remember what I think a normal person punching is a 1d4?
Damage, yes.
Okay, and like a monk starts off at a 1d6, right? And Stephanie, have you put any points into your absorbability? Like, I don't know what you spent it on.
I'm still not decided.
That's okay. But if you had, you would be able to do more damage. But it's fine. You don't have. There's no rush to spend your points.
Yeah, I'm gonna sandbag a little bit. I prefer to do that.
No problem. So I made you a button. Try hitting it.
Okay. I poke it twice. I don't know if it worked.
It worked. And I'm giving you advantage because he was prone and didn't see you.
Awesome.
So that means you actually did 7 damage.
Awesome.
You hear a loud clunk, and the guy falls back down, or like facing the pavement again as you knock him back down. Do you say anything, Stephanie?
Pow! Right in the kisser.
No, I just punch him in the side of the head, and then I kind of like do a little like chin up motion, like.
Okay. Quarter, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. So, has anybody hit him yet?
Yes. He has been cut by Chris's blade. He's been kicked in the guts by Mention, and he has been hit in the face with a metal arm by Stephanie.
Okay, well, they seem to have that. How is Rainbow Bright doing?
You can see little puzzle pieces all slithering together towards the middle of the road.
I was going to see if anybody else in the vicinity needed help, like regular people, but apparently...
You have advantage on, you can see the bad guy now, but you don't even see Rainbow Bright putting her pieces together. They're too small, it's too dark.
By the way, that's the third crit fail for perception I have had this session.
Are you sure your button's not broke?
Dude, I don't even know. It's super fucking annoying, though. Well, if I can't see her, I mean, the only thing... You know what, just jump kick the fucker.
Alright.
I'm just gonna jump into the air, and then with my second bounce, I'm just gonna plant my feet into his face.
Okie dokie.
What would you want me to roll with that?
How many points have you put in your jump?
Just one.
And how many points have you put into your martial arts?
One.
I would do, because you'll probably do a jump kick attack quite often, I would just make a new button, and it would be the 1d20 plus your strength modifier plus a 1 point that you put into your jump skill.
Got it.
And the damage would be a 1d6.
If I could just roll higher than, like, I don't know, like a 5, that'd be great.
Quarter, you land with both of your feet on, like you just slightly misjudged it. So, like, you are straddling him, but you didn't kick him. Actually, I'm giving you advantage. No, this guy's prone. Roll again. I forgot.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who knocked him prone?
Technically, he made himself prone, and then Chris Mention kicked him sideways, and then Stephanie punched him in the face to keep him down. Yeah, okay, so you land right on his back. And you hear a pretty satisfying snap.
Hippity hoppity.
What is that from?
I don't know.
When you hear that snap, suddenly he goes visible, and you see that picture I sent of the really weird looking thing in a pink costume.
Oh no.
Looks like a Teletubbies cousin that they left in the basement.
On a radiator.
So I'm gonna make this leave on a cliffhanger. So Salem, you put yourself back together and run up to this circle of your friends that are all staring at this weird alien corpse, and you guys are standing there. You hear some weird slithering and evil laughter and all these other sounds coming from every direction. And you turn around, which puts you guys all with like your backs to each other, and the camera pulls out and it sees all these supervillains like heading towards your area.
I think it's high time we got out of here, folks.
You guys don't see them yet. That's just the out of character view. But yep, welcome to Saints of Villains Night. I hope you guys had fun.
I'm really gonna survive this.
Yeah.
Well, you can always...
You might be the only one to survive this, because you can just put yourself back together.
That's true. I'll just punch myself in the face, turn into a puzzle pieces, and just write it out.
Salem, you're very hurt. You're in a ton of pain. You feel incredibly sore. You're at 1 health. There is a limit to this.
Yep.
But, yeah, I'm going to award more PowerPoints and other things. And next time at the beginning of the next session, or even earlier if you want, you can put more stuff into your powers.
Appreciate it. Fuck, shut up.
All right. Was that fun, guys?
That was awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
All right. Well, have a good night.
Good night, Joe. Thanks.
Good night, everybody. Thank you,
Good
Philip.
night, folks.
Yeah, good night, guys.